Jada and Will situation. I'm just gonna start off by saying I'm not here for it. I'm not here for it at all. Like, what in the actual? So, I don't watch the Oscars. I don't. I always wait till the next day because I feel as if award shows like that. First of all, I never even know half the movies that they're mentioning at the Oscars. I don't. And it always seems as if it's always those movies that I never heard of that actually wins, you know? And then the next day, I just go on YouTube and I just watch like all the performances and stuff like that. Like the Oscars for me, like a lot of the award shows for me are just way too long. Even down to, you know, the American Music Awards, MTV Awards, I always record them or I go on YouTube and watch the highlights. That being said, this Oscars was a disaster, a disaster, a disaster, a disaster. So the next morning, I think I was chatting with somebody on Instagram, and they asked me if I knew about the Will and Jada situation, and at that time I did not. So I happened to go on YouTube and Google it, and of course it was everywhere. Okay, everywhere. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, just Google it. I mean, by now you should know exactly what I'm talking about. But let's break this down real quick. Okay, there's so many problems with this situation. It's not even funny. Okay, so long story short, Chris Rock was presenting or something, and he happened to make a couple of jokes. One of the jokes was aimed at Jada Pinkett, who is Will Smith's wife. And now, he said something like, Jada, I love you. I can't wait to see you in G.I. Jane 2. Now, for anybody who does not understand that joke, first of all, G.I. Jane was a hell of a movie, okay? Demi Moore. That's a hell of a, it's heartbreaking. It's very hard to watch, but that was a hell of a movie, you know? But when he said that, he was referring to her being bald. Jada shaved all of her hair off. Now let's back up for 1 second. Until this incident happened, I never knew that Jada had any type of diagnosis, any type of disease. Alopecia. I didn't know she had that, okay? And people who do not know what that is when you lose your hair. I think that's how you pronounce it. But you lose your hair, you can lose your eyebrows, you can lose your eyelashes, you lose all type of hair, right? You just lose it. It comes out in clumps, it just falls out. There's nothing you can do about it. So I guess she decided to just shave it all off and go about her business. Now after this incident something called The Family Business, and that is on BET. And that, my lovies, I am addicted to. Also, to this weekend is WrestleMania, and if I'm being honest, I cannot wait to watch Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar fight. So I am looking forward to that tonight. But anyway, back to this Jada and Wilson. They walking around like they are the it couple. Honestly speaking, no one gives a fuck about that couple. Nobody. Let's be realistic. Nobody. And you know, them trying to stay relevant is irking the shit out of me. But there is something that bothered me even more, and I saw it last night. Somebody had a different angle of the whole incident. Now, it was an angle right behind Jada's head, so we actually see Jada's reaction as Will is walking up to the stage after he smacked Chris, got back and sat down. And then Will, even from his seat, he was saying, you know, keep my wife's name out your effing mouth, and he said it twice. And Chris Rock was like, dude, it was just a joke. And he was like, keep my wife's name out your effing mouth. And he was like, okay, I will. And then Chris Rock, I mean, that he had a moment of ghetto-ness. I don't give a damn ghetto-ness, blackness. I don't care what y'all say. But if you listen to what Chris Rock said after Will was like, keep my wife's name out your mouth, Chris Rock, you can see kind of like his body language. He was like, okay, I will. He was like, oh, I can right now. He goes, oh, he caught himself, because you know why? Do you know why? It's called being professional. Chris Rock knew that we were on national TV and he couldn't do what he wanted to do. You know, everyone was in shock. The Oscars was in shock. Everyone's in shock. That was such a childish behavior. Listen, if you thought for a moment that your wife was being disrespected in any way, you take that shit backstage. You take that shit to social media like every other person does. What the actual? You sitting here smacking grown ass men. Will Smith Will and Chris have to be like in their mid-50s. They have to be. But actually, the award of the night should go to Chris Rock. Any other celebrity, I promise you, any other celebrity, I don't know if anyone else could have been so composed as Chris Rock was. I mean, you can tell there was so much shit going through his mind. You can tell he was still trying to register what the hell was going on. It was like, he carried himself so well. And then even after the incident, he didn't say a word. He didn't bash anybody. He didn't, you know, he stayed quiet, you know. But then, you know, after that incident, then Will goes on to win the award for I don't remember the movie. I know it had to be with the Serena, the sisters, you know. He was the father of the Serena Williams and them. I don't know. And then he did like this heartful speech. Like after that incident, the next segment goes and he wins the Oscar, and he's sitting there and he's crying, and then he wants to apologize to everyone but Chris. Like, what the fuck? And you know, this whole bullshit that the Oscars asked him to leave, and he was like, no, like, who do you think you are? And I've said it should be embarrassed, but they're not. And I really think that Jada is really gonna bring Will down. I don't know. You know, and again, like, you have your whole sexual life broadcast. And another thing too that bothered me, Jada keeps making it seem as if that Chris Rock knew about her diagnosis. Again, I watch TMZ. I'm nosy as when it comes to celebrities, and I didn't even know. I think you pronounce it Alopecia. Alopecia. I didn't even know she had that. I did not. It was a shocker to me when I found out after the Oscars that she made an announcement in 2018. I don't follow Jada. I don't give a shit. I don't care. Like, so to sit there and say that, you know, Chris Rock knew, he probably didn't know. And anyway, I'm so over it. I'm so over it. You know, there's different ways of honoring your woman, and especially in your 50s, being a celebrity on national TV. You made a poor choice. You made a poor choice. And now the Oscars is now thinking about taking Will's Oscar away. That I don't agree with, because his Oscar was not on his personal life and his actions. That Oscar was before his performance, for his acting in a movie, not your actions after the fact. So no, I do not think they should take his Oscar away, but I don't think he should ever be invited back. I think, you know, and that public apology to Chris Rock was bullshit. You can tell his publicist wrote that bullshit. Even down to, like, you know, the post that Jada's making, they think this shit is funny and cute, and there's nothing funny and cute about this situation at all. Moving on. My apartment. What the actual fuck? I'm gonna make this real quick. I come home and I am tired. I am struggling, and I look at my tub, and my tub is full of water and it's full of black shit. So I call maintenance. They come, and before I even call maintenance, you know, my father gave me like this thing. I think they call it like you snake it. I tried doing that. I tried pouring some plumbing shit down the drain, and nothing worked. So I had to call maintenance, and they came, and they're trying to snake it out, do whatever. Nothing's working. Okay. To make a long story short, I found out that my apartment building was built in 1960, and all the wires or pipes are connected. That being said, when one backs up, everything backs up. So everything backed up to my apartment because I am on the bottom floor. there's nothing in my bathroom. The only thing that's in the bathroom is actually just my toilet. My floor is ripped up. They had to put down like a temporary thing so I can at least like brush my teeth and use the toilet. That's it. I have no walls. Like everything is ripped out. I have like that pink fuzzy shit, you know. And the problem is this, like because they ripped up the wall, I hear everything my next door neighbor is doing, like everything. right now where like if you don't have slippers on, you can't walk around my apartment. There's like nails and wood, and it's just a effing mess. It's an effing mess.